Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is me feeding all of my fish. You will see each one by one, and I will explain everything to you guys little by little. All my tanks are pretty simply set up. This tank is a blue theme guppies, so all of the guppies in here are blue. I try to keep the strains as strong as possible, so I'm trying to bring out blue in this line, and the beautiful white tails and all that good stuff, you know. Sorry, guys. And there in the back, I have a tank terrace. I actually bought that for like $5 or $10 at Petco, and it's actually held up really well, and it looks really cool. It's grown some algae on it, and makes it look way more real. And then I just put some Java moss up there, and that's growing really well, along with the Java moss down here on the bottom. And as you can see, I have one male, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 females. Yes, and there's only about maybe 2 or 3 little fry in there. I have taken batches out in the past, and I think all of the, at least 3 of the females are ready to give birth now. And I have a sponge filter on this 10-gallon tank, rated for a 20-gallon tank, and I do water changes every 3 or 4 days. If I get postponed to a week, I will do just a little bit more bigger of a water change. But yeah, I'd never go past a week, really. So that's basically it for this tank, guys. The fish are finishing up eating, and they're probably gonna go to the bottom and just scavenge around. But let's go check out the next tank. Here we have Amy. She's an baby Arowana, maybe just a few months old, maybe 6, maybe 7. You know, she is in a little 10-gallon right now. I'm just feeding her cricket. She's not that big yet. I do plan on growing her out more in a 55-gallon, probably with a clownfish or some discus, or I don't know, guys. Comment below what I should put in the 55-gallon with Amy until she's big enough to go, and I also have the financial means to build her a nice big 2,000-gallon tank with a bunch of monsters in there, you know. So just let me know, guys, in the comments below what I should make. Alright, so Amy's just eating some crickets. She usually eats between 2 to 4 at a time. She does have a pretty fat belly. I usually don't feed her 4 of the large ones at a time, but I only had large ones today, and I didn't get to feed her all day because I had left at 5 in the morning. So I gave her 1 at 5 in the morning, and then fed her these 4 when I got home. And yeah, she likes the crickets. I rip off their back legs, and I also rip off their wings, to be honest with everyone, just in case she has any digestion issues. Then that way it won't aid in digestion issues. And now let's go to our LED guppy tank. This tank is one of the first tanks that I aquascape. This is the most developed Java moss I have in all my tanks. Java moss is probably one of the easiest plants to grow. Comment below if you guys want a review on the LED light that I use to grow these plants. I bought it for $24.99 off jet.com. Let me know. I'll give you guys a full review with a link and everything like that. I think I'm going to cut to showing you guys the guppies more up close. So this is the first guppy tank, a little up close. LED lights up there. Bunch of babies. Once they get a little bit bigger, I'll transfer them to the grow out tank. But I do let them grow out their parents for a while. My guppies I don't really have a problem with getting my guppies eaten, but if I do, then it's so minimal that I don't notice at all. I don't count my guppies until I put them in the grow out tank, so I always just have like a rough estimate of how much there are. Like in here, there's probably like 25 to 30 babies. And now I'm going to take you to my next tank. And this is a 3.5 gallon aquaponic fish tank. I have 2 male swordtails in here, and they hate each other. And tons of pond snails, and I'm going to be building a website to sell the pond snail, sell Java moss, and sell fish as well. In the future, I'm looking to get these guys each their own tank with their own females and get their own line going. But for right now, they got to deal with each other because I thought one was a female, but it had a expressed tail, so now things got a little messed up. But here I am feeding them, and they have learned to love each other. They fight sometimes, they nip at each other, but that's okay. Swordtails are known to be aggressive. They're king of the tank types. But they are plants that sell above this, and that pump is constantly circulating with the plants. And a 3.5 gallon is a very small aquaponic system, so you do have to do water changes on it. Here we have my guppy fry grow out tank, and the one that you see down there at the bottom, swimming around really hard, the biggest one with the red tail, that's the oldest one. And there's a few generations behind him. And yeah, there might be around 30 guppies in here. 3 different tanks. And each tank has more guppy fry in it. And I have 3 other 10 gallons. So they're reproducing really well. And the tank is a little cloudy. Look out in the future for a video on how to fix cloudy water in your tank. And yeah, guys, so that's them. They're my little babies coming for sale in the future. And lastly but not least, guys, we have this breeding guppy tank, and this is that red tail right there. That's the short tail guppy, and I like him a lot. Since I bought him, he's even gotten more bolder colors, like that yellowing in between the black on his tail, near his tail. It's gotten very dark, and that yellow's gotten very strong. And down there, these are all his children's little guppy fry, and these were just born a little less than a week ago. And there's maybe about 5 bigger ones. Those were the first ones born in this tank. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate the views, I appreciate the comments. Thank you guys so much.